I want to catch it off.
Oh, okay. Let me know when we're ready.
Yeah. Go on. See, now you done forgot your thought.
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Here, you want to take it?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, like I was saying though, like my boy said, technology is one thing,
Do
and
not technology tell your own real ideas.
technology does make us lazy in a way because now we don't have to do as much as we used to anymore. You know what I mean? And I also want to take it back to what he said. Is like back to the Garden of Eden, back thousands,
Stop,
if
don't
not
please
millions
me,
of
nigga.
years ago.
Use your own ideas, nigga.
No, I'm just, saying what I'm referring to. This is what I'm talking about. I had to bring people up to speed.
I
This is
just
what I'm
said that,
saying.
and you know that.
The thing is, yeah, it's the same thing. It's like
No,
the
no,
knowledge. The more knowledge that we're gaining in our lives, the lazier we're becoming because we have all the knowledge to achieve things now. If we could just sit back and use our minds to do everything, we would never get up off the couch. You know what I mean? Or out the recliner or out the car because that's the way that we have been accustomed. That's the way we've been systematically molded into. You know what I mean?
You
It's
gotta take it
conformity.
over.
Like we can take it there. I'm just letting you know, man, that technology is like a
Let
double-edged
me have a
sword.
piece of that thing.
It's a double-edged sword.
All right. So we understand certain parts of it, right? But okay,
You love it in your
you even said it in your own shit. It makes us what?
Lazier.
All
Makes
of
us
technology.
smarter but lazier.
You don't have to do anything. You don't. These
You can
motherfuckers.
control your whole
Hey,
house by your phone now, Mike. It's getting weird, man.
yeah, you gonna catch all that. I'm trying to explain my point though.
I'm listening.
Motherfuckers had to walk, or they had to use some type of animal. They don't work. That's what they're taking from you, dog. They not really took your goddamn masculinity as men. Check this out. Now you tell me is this real or not? All right, motherfuckers went to war. I forget which one it is, but it's the one that America had black people fight. You know what I'm saying?
They fought in the Revolutionary War against the British.
No, I'm talking about after that. After that, they had them fight another war.
Before or after?
They promised them freedom. They were supposed to got their freedom way the fuck back then.
And some of them did.
But no.
A lot of them did.
Prove it.
The British hired them as soldiers.
Oh, you talking about on the British side? Yes. No, I don't know what happened on the British side.
Gave them
in America, no.
They set them free. Some of them even went to Britain to live.
All right.
You know what I mean? They didn't want to be in America with all that. Or they dropped them off in the north and said, hey, you're free now. You know what I mean? You're in the
north.
Check
this out.
In the south, they ain't free, but in the north, they were free.
This has to do with all men. These motherfuckers. You remember they used to do all the work, right?
I can tell you something.
Hold on. They used to do all the work, right?
Slave labor.
No, not slave labor. I'm talking about they used to do all the work. America didn't have enough people, and they advocated to the black people. So all these people, even white people, go to war, right?
Yep.
What's happening while they're gone?
I don't know what you're referring to.
Their whole life changed.
Of course, all that would.
They took women and put them in the workforce. When they did this, niggas came back and they was already there.
That was like World War I, World War II, when women had to step up into them shops.
They put them into the workforce.
They had the women running sewing machines. They were in there freaking building stuff because that was all that was left. All the men were at war. All of them were in the Army, the Navy, and whatnot that was going on at the time.
I can't say this was happening to white people. I don't know.
They did.
But I can tell you what was happening to black people. Women have got their first taste of power. And then they was like, well, we don't need y'all.
Yeah.
Remember, the man was a provider, right? Out of here.
Yeah. Women independence. Yeah, that's some real shit. That's what's really going on right now. Women are stronger than
wasn't even about that.
But they built it from the ground up. We got to give them props.
Some people try to steal from the government.
I mean, even
a lot of niggas just got dismissed.
Like, dude, women keep men strong too.
Can't say if it happened or it didn't happen in the white community. I can only say it happened in the black.
Now we're talking about culturally,
I know it was a game changer for all men.
Everyone.
It's just that they might have didn't divorce their
You
husbands.
want to bring it back? Like I said, I know a war that black people fought in, and it was
It's a couple of them.
No, and it was a long
Even to this
time
day.
ago when the French and the Spanish were battling over Haiti. They were battling
I shouldn't be
over
holding
Cuba.
this here. You probably ain't gonna be
When they were battling, when all that was going on at the time. I mean, you guys can fact check me on this if you want to, but I'm saying there was a point in time where the islands of Haiti and all the little areas down there by the Dominican Republic and all the other stuff and Aruba, this and that. Well, Dutch run the Aruba, so you got people over there that are like Islanders / Dutch. They speak in Dutch. They're speaking all kinds of different languages on the islands. You know what I mean? It's a real thing. But believe it or not,
some people think.
Believe it or not, most people don't know this, and you can look this up. You can fact check me if you want to. Go look into your history and look at the point in time where the French and the Spanish and whoever else was trying to claim them islands because there was so much resources there, all that. Who you think they brought as their workforce, as their fucking soldiers? Africans. They were bringing fucking slaves.
So you
and they made them do what they did. And then come to the point. Let me finish now, Mike. When I said come to the point where the African people's population became so big, they overran the French and the Spanish and everybody was trying to come in. Therefore, they claimed them islands. Jamaica. Oh, another example. The Africans claimed the island. Once they claimed it, they started their own language. They started their own little blend of French and this and that and African, you know what I mean? And it got lost over the generations. There go your history lesson by descendants.
I'm saying,
y'all welcome.
Yeah.
Look it up. Y'all can fact check me.
Yeah, but
have fun with it. Go ahead. Have fun with it. Go ahead.
I don't think we needed all that little history lesson. But what I would ask you,
that brings it back to what you said.
I don't want to put
White
black
people been
look.
doing
Check this
it
out.
for
Check
a
this out.
minute.
I don't want
Europeans
to.
been doing it for a minute.
Are you gonna go on?
No, I'm letting you go. I'm just all
you know what I'm saying? I just want to ask a question. It's finna come right back. Why do they hate black people so much? It ain't just in America.
It's a cultural indifference. It's a cultural thing. We're just too indifferent.
I don't want to say that
from
they're
each other.
God's people because I don't want to overstep in any kind of way, and I don't want to be wrong. But I would have to ask the question: why do they hate them so much?
And there's a debate about that. Who's going to be the ones that are saved? The Jews? What about all these good Americans that are doing what they're trying to do to be good Christians?
You know what the
they
thing
still
is
saved?
about the Jews. I'm not going
Are
to
the
say.
Jews the only ones?
I'm not going to
I mean,
say
we're
the
not even
Jews are
Jewish.
not the Jews. I'm
What
not
about
going to do that.
Baptists? What about
In order not to cross lines.
Let's go ahead and
But
start
this is
naming
what
them.
I'll say. Since we're talking about Jews, we should talk about their God, right?
Same God, I thought.
It's the same God. But let's just look into what he says. He said, "I'm gonna have to come and defend."
Oh.
Now Israel is strapped to the nail.
Right.
How you gonna come and defend them?
Yeah. Who knows? I mean,
Shit, I don't know you.
I don't know. Like, what the fuck really happened?
They got all the guns. What you need to defend them for? Just don't look like they in the defense mode. They bought all the guns from America. You know that, right?
In Russia.
And look, check this
In
out.
Iran. You know.
Everywhere. Look, America was unlike.
There's a lot of Chinese weapons.
No, look. America was unlike any other culture.
Yes, it's a melting pot. It's a blend. That's what we all.
Imagine the kind of ideas they got.
Yeah, there's a such thing as a freedom and liberty that people have in America that other countries want to have, but they're working on their own thing as well. But at the same time, people are still getting put in these slavery conformity type rituals that they have to do every day, working fucking minimum wage jobs, busting ass, fucking doing this and that, can barely afford their bills. I mean, come on, man. You know? I mean, it ain't just the black people. It ain't just the brown people. Yeah, the white man holds a lot of people down. But if I was white, which I'm half white, and other people are white that I love, my fam and all, I understand something. It's not them in particular. It's the culture itself.
about something else, but now I have to address that. So people,
It's a cultural
so
thing.
people won't get it misconstrued.
Yes, it's a cultural thing. That's what I'm
Look,
saying.
look,
It's
look, look,
cultural
look, look,
differences.
check this out.
It may not even be no disrespect.
I'm
A
gonna
lot
tell
of
you.
really good
I'm gonna
folks.
tell you. This is a theory.
My family.
First off,
I don't like white people.
First thing I'm gonna
It's
say,
like, what the hell?
this is a theory. It's a theory, because I can't verify it quite yet. You know what I'm saying? It's a theory.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not sure where white people came from.
We just explained it.
No, look, check this out. If all people were black, and that's a true statement, where the fuck did white people come from? But look, you find a couple instances. I always use the Bible to try to explain things.
Oh, you try to run it all the way back. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he said
okay.
he is a couple people that can wear that.
There's theories.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's Cain and there's Aaron. Aaron got leprosy.
Well,
God marked Cain. But Cain kind of fits that.
There's all the biblical scholars that talk about.
Look, hold on. No.
And maybe there was. Like
I gave you the one. I'm gonna give it back. Cain kind of fits it.
I can't go religious with you. I can't.
And you don't have to. You don't have to. I am doing this. You're gonna get your response to it.
Okay.
Can you hold up?
I feel you. I'm listening.
Cain killed Abel, right?
Right.
He had a murderous mentality.
Right. Jealous.
God cursed Cain, and then he marked him so that everybody else would know him when they saw him.
And he got bandaged.
See, look. If he put it on his hand,
the land of Cain.
if he put it on his hand, he can cover his hand up. If he put it on his forehead, he can cover that up. But it's kind of hard to hide your whole fucking body, man.
If that really happened like that, I don't
It's
really
a
know.
theory.
It's a theory. We don't really know that, but okay, I'm with you.
Fuck it.
You know.
Go ahead, because you obviously want to go.
No, I'm listening. I'm wondering where we're going with this, and
I say it's a theory.
yeah, theories. There's a lot of theories on there.
Because we was trying to not blame white people, so I'm gonna tell you why. All right.
I forgot the subject.
No. Look.
What we're doing now.
No. I understand where I'm at, so I'm gonna finish it out.
Might need some closing arguments.
If my father is a drunk, what is the propensity that I'll be one?
Who knows? I don't know.
It's way higher. You can bet that.
You mean the percentage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's way higher. So if you're a murderous motherfucker, what's the potential? You actually have to fight that. You gotta say, nah, I ain't gonna kill these people. Or I ain't gonna do this. Or I ain't gonna do that.
Yes, when you think
you literally have to fight against some shit.
When you think about hardcore murderers that are locked down in maximum security prisons, those guys are dealing with some demons. Bruh, you don't even know how
I don't
many
know how
people.
that
They ain't
relates.
even told you how many people they killed. They're that ruthless.
But
But didn't give a fuck when they were doing it. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm right, this is
ask that dude that question. Be like, bro,
this is a theory, right?
how did
So
you
just
contain yourself?
it's not
if
that
you're
it's true.
fucking evil?
It's
How?
a theory. But what I'm saying is, if this shit passes by sea and you jumble everything up and mix it, what happens to the rest of the people?
It's all mixed up. I don't know. Shit.
Hey, look, God measures bloodlines by the man, whoever your father is. I would say to white people, you just have a high propensity for violence. They said it was black people, but then how the hell did you conquer all that shit? Yeah, don't make sense, do it?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, you can get it back, but ain't nothing to say. I already know.
Well, what do you want to bring it back to?
No, we're gonna stop it. We're gonna clean it right here.
Because I can